All right. So, people, for many a person who was struggling all this time, we have finally had a video from Zakir Naik. The brother has asked a beautiful question. The brother has asked, is masturbation haram? And he said, it's not haram, but it's just discouraged. You're teasing me. So Zakir Naik was asked this question. This is just recently, last week. He did a whole stream explaining how it's not haram, but we just don't like it. But the brother has asked a beautiful question. So I know a lot of you probably super excited right now. You're probably so there you go, people. Look at this. So I don't know if this brother's, he's come out with a whole new technique. So, it's amazing how all these people who for decades, including our Qadi, Yakadites, have been promoting these things haram, making people feel so guilty for decades. Unnecessary guilt. Burdening people that you're going to be punished by the hellfire for, relieving yourself and for doing this and for doing that. Now, turn around and say, okay, they don't physically turn around. That would completely kill any desire the other person had anyway. But they now at this stage appear and say, well, it's not actually haram. So I would like them to admit that they were preaching wrong and to apologize to any person that they had caused suffering to. Because can you imagine the millions of people that have been listening to these people over the last decade or two, that these people have been spewing this nonsense, including the likes of Yasir Qadi, who still, I bet you, believes it's absolutely permissible. Nutty. Right? But he won't say it yet. He'll probably say it in about half a year's time. So, on one hand, I find it hilarious, but, on the other hand, I feel saddened by the fact that so many people have been carrying this guilt. Just mocking me, saying, oh, Mufti Abu Layth says masturbation. Even though they all do it themselves. Yeah, nutty. What was it? One of those, when those article that, 5 pillars. The voice piece of the Khawarij Hizb ut-Tahrir. When that article was talking about me and it said, oh, this person says masturbation outside of marriage. I found that so ridiculous. And this is the thing. They would say, oh, somebody is allowed to masturbate you, but you can't masturbate yourself. What games is God playing with us? You're like, that's where, if you touch it, you're going to hell. Nahin, koi aur Qari sahab. No. Somebody else can touch it, but if you touch it, that's where I gave the example. I said, imagine, okay, in that scenario then, do they believe that their spouse can masturbate them? And they would say yes. So you say, okay, can you place your hand above the hands of the spouse whilst it's happening? They would say yes. I would say, can you control the speed? They would say yes. I would say, whilst amidst this this transcendental scene that is taking place. What if, whilst you were doing that, the spouse was to remove their hand and your hand was to, Toba, God forbid, make contact with your own body? Then they'd go, Toba, haram. Then it would become haram. So exactly, look at the stupidity of what these people try to brand and sell as Islam. People